Hello everyone, Mocha Bear here. Welcome back to Mocha Bear's Hobby Den. Today we're going to talk about the battalion and combat patrol boxes that got revealed for Eye of Terror, as those will probably be announced to go up for pre-order this coming Saturday, if not next Saturday, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be this coming Saturday. Let's get into it. Alright, so my video last week, we were talking about the Eye of Terror and how that book set is looking like it's going to be 2 of the paperback books, and then it's going to have the detachment booklet, versus how 500 Worlds and the Maelstrom had 3 paperback books and then the detachment booklet. I have a feeling that that is going to be going up for pre-order, or yeah, it's going to be going up for pre-order this Saturday, this coming Saturday. So today we are probably gonna get the announcement that, oh, Eye of Terror is gonna be up for pre-order. So I will definitely be wanting to pre-order Eye of Terror for sure. So I know what I'll be doing Saturday. Most likely, it's like a 9.8% chance that that's gonna happen today. They're gonna announce that. So keep an eye out for that. But we're going to be talking about more of the Eye of Terror stuff that they mentioned, or that they revealed last week. Pop over to Warhammer Community, revealed Combat Patrol Iron Warriors and heavily armored battalions. So just like how the last 2 books had some releases of models that were themed around the book's armies, we're getting that here as well. However, we are getting Combat Patrol for the Iron Warriors. I thought about trying to start Iron Warriors in the past. They do look pretty interesting. I don't know a lot of their lore, which I should definitely do. I'm actually looking at trying to finally get myself some Warhammer 40k novels. But yeah, so here you can see that we've got some 5 Chaos Terminators, we've got 10 Legionary, we've got the 5 Havocs, and then I can't remember what that is called. Warpsmith. Okay, so that's right. So we got the Warpsmith as the HQ. Again, not an Iron Wars player, but as a Chaos player, this is a good combat patrol, I feel like. I'm pretty sure that they would have got flack for it if they did like what the Red Corsairs and the Night Lords just did, where their combat patrol comes with a Rhino. I know the Death Guard, and I believe it is the World Eaters Combat Patrol box that also comes with a Chaos Rhino. They're like, we can't really throw a Chaos Rhino into a Combat Patrol box of a Chaos Army that is heavy into machinery, because we just did 2 more Combat Patrols for Chaos that have Chaos Rhinos. So that's 4 Chaos Space Marine factions that have Chaos Rhinos in them. I was like, smart move. They put Terminators in and Havocs in. Smart move, Games Workshop. But yeah, I think this is a great starting box. Even if you aren't an Iron Warriors player, those Warpsmith still is good for vehicles. But yeah, I think that this is a good starter box for Iron Warriors, and is a good box for models in general. Because Chaos Terminators are good, Legionary are your battle line, Havocs are good, and I just have no experience with the Warpsmith. But yeah, this looks like it's really good. And like I said, it's going to come with their upgrade sprues. It's going to come with their decals. Yeah, I think it's a good box. Let me know what you think. If any Iron Warrior players in here, please let me know. What do you think? Or general Chaos Space Marine players. Again, what do you think? And then we have the Eye of Terror Battalion Sons of Dorn. So this is the yellow's Imperial Fist, the black are the Black Templars. I found it interesting. I actually saw a little short this morning mentioning them, but as I try not to choke on my own spit. But yeah, this is coming with 2 Repulsor Executioners, a Ballistus Dreadnought, and a Redemptor Dreadnought, plus a Black Templars upgrade frame, so you can accessorize your armor with some extra Templar themed trinkets. So that's what this is here. You also get both an Imperial Fist transfer sheet and Black Templars transfer sheet. So you can split the force down the middle or roll them all into one chapter, or, you know, paint them however you like. So yeah, if I were to get this, part of me would want to split it between my salamanders and my raven guard, but another part of me would be like, throw it in your salamanders. Because my salamander army, I'm feeling like I'm focusing that more onto like heavy, hard hitters. Where the Raven Guard, I'm trying to focus on more faster, agile units that can get behind enemy lines, get onto objectives, and then put a hurt on people. So I think this. Oh, so just to point out, of course, Combat Patrol box is gonna be 170 US dollars. The Eye of Terror Battalion. Someone was saying that they believe that this might be the same price as a Battle Force box set. So, and I feel like that's probably going to be accurate. So you're looking at potentially 255 US dollars, which is expensive as hell. But then again, these are pricey models. The tanks alone, the repulsors, are expensive. Again, vehicles in general are expensive for the game. But I think that if you already have an established army and you're looking, but you don't have like vehicles, I feel like this would be a good one to get. Then again, if you're new to the hobby and you're just starting and you've already got a Combat Patrol box for a Space Marine chapter, I feel like this would be a good addition to it, as long as it's a chapter that would benefit rules-wise. Because some chapters, like the Space Wolves specific models gain access to Space Wolf rules, while generic Space Marines don't. So Blood Claws have access to certain abilities and stratagems, while Intercessors don't, because they are not Space Wolves. They're Adeptus Astartes only, which was an interesting thing to learn. So it's kind of, and I did a video mentioning I was starting Space Wolves, asking for your help. I think I'll add that to the end of this video. So if you want to take a look at that, feel free. But I'm glad I got the Codex before deciding, oh, I'm going to get the upgrade sprue, the Primaris upgrade sprue, and then just upgrade some of the Intercessors I have. Like, that makes sense now. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be 255. Eye of Terror Battalion, the Adeptus Mechanicus. I've thought about them before, but I was like, they look a little goofy for me. They got some really good looking models, but then they got some goofy ones, like the ones on stilts. But I was like, that's not my army. But this is gonna be coming with an Onager Dunecrawler, so I'm guessing that is going to be the top left picture. An Iron Strider Ballisterus. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. That might be the Strider on the top right. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm thinking so. The Dunecrawler might be on the left, the Iron Strider might be on the right, or vice versa. And then the Iron Strider Ballisterus can be built as a Sindonian Dragoon, and a Scorpius Dune Rider that can be built as a Scorpius Disintegrator. So I don't know Adeptus Mechanicus. I know that I would be interested if they did a Dark Mechanicum army, if they finally brought them to 40k to be bought, so you don't have to buy and kit bash these models. I would definitely go there. I need to get Vashdor if I do that. I see could potentially be 170, but I'm thinking it's going to be closer to 200. What do you think? Between 200 and 250. And then the Eye of Terror Battalion Imperial Knights. My goodness. This I see being about 250. I really honestly see this being about 250. For this one, you get the Harpoon and Strength 24 pairs, 2 Amagir Warglaves. The best part, okay, Kit Castellan and its Squires as Armagir Halvarins. So that's interesting. Included Knight Dominus and Armagir transfer sheets. I can't. I would not play Imperial. I would not buy Imperial Knight models. I don't see myself doing that. Some of them look cool. I personally feel like there's just something more cool looking about having a bunch of models on the table versus fewer. That's just me personally. I think that they'd be great for like a story, for like a narrative story, a narrative battle. I think that'd be pretty cool, but definitely wouldn't be for me. But yeah, they will be going up alongside the Eye of Terror book set and all its associated kits, the new mutilators, the defilers. I definitely think I will be. I want to get myself a defiler to go for my Death Guard for sure, because the Death Guard, that's one of the things that they can use. That's not Death Guard exclusive, because we got ripped off and had a lot of stuff taken out. Yeah. Interesting box sets. The only one that really would interest me would be the Combat Patrol for the Iron Warriors, just because, again, that's a good set right there. Terminators, Havoc's Legionary, and then a Warpsmith. But the Sons of Dorn box set, that does look pretty cool, but I just feel like there's just something about it. I'm not sure. But yeah, I want to know what you all think about these. So please make sure, help me out here. Help me continue to get noticed. I need you to do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button on this video. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. And then hit the bell icon, set notifications to all, get notified when I upload videos or do live streams. I am looking at doing painting soon. I just primed a bunch of my Necrons. So all of my currently built Necron warriors are primed. I've got the last 5 Immortals primed. Oh my goodness. I've got my Royal Wardens, Technomancers. I got quite a bit of stuff primed. So I'm going to be doing a paint stream sometime soon. If not this month, definitely next month. Maybe something around my birthday. We'll see. Because I do have to do something for 500 followers. I do have to do that, because thank you all for 500 followers or 500 subs. Yeah, comment down below. What do you think about these boxes, these box sets? Do you think that I'm correct with the price? Do you think that I might be off, and by how much? Do you think they're worth it? And especially like the Iron Warriors box set, do you feel like that's a good box set to get even if you're not an Iron Warriors player? Because like I said, I feel like that's a good box for anyone to get that alongside the regular Chaos Space Marine Combat Patrol to expand on the units. I feel like that's a good box. What do you think? And then also the Sons of Dorn box. Does that seem like a good box to get or not? I'm curious for the confirmation on the prices for those boxes, because like I said, I know for a fact the Combat Patrol is going to be $170. That's the base price for all Combat Patrol boxes. And are you looking forward to the Eye of Terror? And are you excited for Armageddon? Because Armageddon is going to be coming out. That is going to be the end game campaign book. After Eye of Terror, that should be the last narrative books to come out. I believe next week, Thursday or Friday, is supposed to be, is it Adepticon? There's supposed to be an announcement, a preview show. And I think they said that they're going to be making a 2-hour window for it, where they typically do about an hour. So if they are doing a 2-hour, we might just get a straight hour of Warhammer 40K, where they are for a fact going to announce 11th edition. They're going to probably show off the big box set that's going to have Orks and Space Marines. From my understanding, the Space Marines are going to be painted up and themed for Blood Angels, which is the army I was debating on getting between them and the Space Wolves. I ended up going Space Wolves. We're going to be getting 11th edition announcements. We're going to be seeing the models. I know that there's some a multi-kit or multi-pose part war boss for the Orks. They just leaked the picture of the box. There's rumor going around that the next Ork model to be revealed is going to be a named character that is a speed freak, which is coinciding alongside the game that's coming out. That's been pretty much almost 100% confirmed. We've just seen little images of it, but that's what most people are saying. And we're probably going to be seeing more. We might even see some stuff for Armageddon be announced as well. So I'm curious about that. But enough about that. Please, lastly, share this video, bring awareness to my channel, help me continue to grow. Go give me a follow on my socials right here. I don't post on either of them a lot anymore, just because I've been focusing on uploading stuff for my gaming channel. If I get enough people following me over there and interacting, I'll start posting over there more. And I do need to start posting pictures and progression of my models. So maybe I should do that. I partially built Necrosaur a Mentor. I just have, I did a partial build so that way it's easier to paint him. So I should do that. I'll upload a picture of what he looks like before, and then when I prime him and paint him, I'll do that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Please, as always, take care of yourselves. And until next time, hobby on.